Just got a question today. What is forgiveness? Is forgiveness when you forgive yourself or when somebody else forgive you? I've been thinking about that hard the last couple of months. You know, making different mistakes or people doing you wrong or you doing other people wrong. Is forgiveness truly you forgiving yourself or that person forgiving you? Uh, I've been really going through this spiritual thing the last couple of months, trying to get back into church, trying to get back into my spiritual self. But it's been hard because a lot of the people that I've been dealing with that's actually in church, they not like the people that was in church when I was coming up. Like it was a different type of spiritual thing. Like you could be dealing with somebody who go to church, and in the same day they can curse you out. I mean, just curse you completely out, or say things, or you, especially when you're trying to get yourself in order. Um, like I've always had people that was in church that was in my family that was older, and when people made mistakes or people did wrong or something bad happened, they gave them grace. Like you was able to get that grace to redeem yourself. But it's not that way today. Like I've always forgiven people. I've always, when people done me wrong, I've always just turned the other cheek because I know people make mistakes. I know that people have certain things in things in their life that might affect the decision that they might make, or they just don't want to hurt somebody. But today, you don't get you. I mean, you don't even get grace. I think from the church. I mean, it's it's so judgmental now that I think that's turning away a lot of different people, and I don't know how they can change, how what to do about it. Um, like I went to a church the other night, and I'm not gonna say the church name because that's not what I do. But I went up to for prayer, and it just wasn't it just didn't feel right, and I know that probably let me know that church is not for me. But it just didn't feel like they wanted to pray. It made it feel it felt more like we was trying to they was trying to get us in on a Wednesday night to collect a little bit of money and move on. It wasn't like how you can do your testimony. You remember how you can talk about different things to do your testimony, or actually sit down and talk to a preacher or a pastor, or somebody in the church. You can't do that anymore. You gotta make appointments, or you gotta you know you just gotta know the people. Back in the day, you used to walk into church and just talk to somebody because you never know what somebody going through. I think that's why we have a lot of people that's committing suicide, a lot of people that's depressed because they don't have anybody to talk to. And when they try to talk to somebody, uh, they don't have time to talk to them. Like they just don't. I'm like, I don't. They don't know you. I don't know you. I don't want to talk to you. What am I going to benefit from this conversation? And if somebody just decided they just want to talk to me about something, um, I'm gonna talk to them about it. Regardless of if they did me wrong or not. We just because first of all, I want to know why you did me wrong, and then secondly, it might just been a misunderstanding, or it might be a way that we can fix that. I think a lot of things get torn and broken apart because of a misunderstanding. What made me start thinking about this? I've been binge watching King of the Hill for months now. Like I go through all of the seasons, 13 seasons I think it was, and just start over because that's what I do with shows. It's Golden Girls, King of the Hill, Seinfeld, whatever. But it just uh, made me think about when Dale Gribble on there, his wife was cheating on him the whole, like the first three seasons, I believe it was. Yeah, the first three seasons. And finally, she decided to stop after she realized that her husband was more than what he was. After they actually started dating each other and stuff. They had been married for 7 years. She had been cheating on him. No, matter of fact, she had been cheating on him for like 13 years. And after they started getting to know each other and stuff, they realized that they was truly in love. And she stopped cheating on him. They got, they renewed their vows and stuff like that. But it came to a point where she had to forgive herself. She forgave herself, um, and that that's that fixed her. But it just made me think about forgiveness, and what does it take to give forgiveness? What does it take to give forgiveness, or to take forgiveness from somebody? And I think the world would be better if we sit down and we talk about that. And I think it'll stop the hate and people um, disliking each other, or people or relationships or friendships and stuff just going away because of forgiveness. I mean, at one point in time, y'all was friends, or forgiveness should be, as long as you don't kill nobody, or any type of child molestation and stuff like that. I think that you can be forgiven. I mean, people just hold so many grudges, and I think that locks people down. I think if you hold a grudge against somebody, that that grudge controls your life. It controls it. Um, that's it.